Hey, what up, y'all? Welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast episode. Ryder, what episode we on, bro? 172. I'm one of your hosts, Tone Capone. Woo woo. I do my own woo-woos. All right. Let me go ahead and introduce the other woo-woos, the late woo-woos of the pod. She's puffy and fine. She's the first lady of the pod, the only lady of the pod. Her name is Kiki. What's up?
Friends.
Hey.
Woo-woo.
How you feeling?
Your eyelashes look great today.
Thank you. Courtesy of Sheena Marie Beauty. Y'all book with her.
Come on
girl.
now. First you get them filled in.
Yes.
And then you get them put in.
Put in. Yes. Zach is learning. Yes.
We did watch you put on eyeliner. Ladies, I'm going to let you know it's gross and interesting all at the same time.
I don't understand how it's gross.
Just seeing your whole eyeball kind of freaks me out when you pull your eye down, like you got your eye down, and you was doing it with one hand. How was you doing that?
I don't know. It's a task. You see, I have a whole thing. One day I'm going to have a hair and makeup team. I can't wait.
Okay.
That's my dream.
Come on now.
Yeah. You gonna get it. All right, let's get to the funny man of the pod, man. His name is Zach Boog. What's up?
What's happening?
Woo, woo.
How y'all feeling?
Good.
We good.
Happy DNC week.
Yes.
Are you doing something?
Huh?
Are you doing something with the DNC?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Because never mind.
I'm a Republican. What she was going to say?
Nothing. I was gonna make fun of you for being a Trump supporter, but that ain't nothing to make fun of.
I'm not
You're
a
allowed
Trump
to
supporter.
be that. It's all right. I seen you down there at them rallies. I seen you.
I'm not a Trump.
I seen you down there.
I'm not a Trump supporter.
He just took his red hat off before he walked in here, y'all.
Yeah. Now, if you ask my tax bracket sometime.
Come on. Ooh.
Oh, good. Go ahead and talk your talk, playboy.
Sometimes.
All right. Well, let's go ahead. Let's jump right into the pod. Chris Brown, Tank. Tank says Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson. I respect Tank. He's an R&B artist, known him for a long time.
Love Tank.
Friend of the show, but my brother has lost his goddamn mind, in my opinion. What do y'all think, Kiki?
It's just like the same feeling I felt after going to see Chris Brown at this tour. It's something that happens to you. Like when the day I went to the tour, the next day I made a video addressing Jay-Z. Like I don't work in the music industry. Like I don't need my job.
Right.
I felt so deeply about what I saw Chris Brown do. I made a full video addressing Jay-Z that went viral too, right? So that was insane. And I think that is what happened to Tank. He got mesmerized like we tend to do when we watch Chris Brown perform, and we come back talking crazy. And that's a prime example. I've had this same argument with Zach where he tried to compare Chris Brown and Beyonce.
I did.
Let's not do that. You can't compare greats. Chris Brown is fruit off of Michael Jackson's tree. Why would you ever disrespect him and compare them? If somebody is fruit off your tree, they're both great in their own regard. But to say he's better than Michael Jackson, there is no Chris Brown without Michael Jackson, so he can never be better than him.
Facts.
That's my take.
There it is. I love it. Zach, what you think?
I'm just, I was talking crazy after seeing Chris Brown too, because I was saying that he was better than Beyonce. He was more talented than Beyonce. I still stand by that. And on his take, I believe that I don't think he's better. I don't think that Chris Brown has made the impact that Michael Jackson has made and still has made. You know what I'm saying? With I love Chris Brown's first album, which I think was his best. But have you seen off the wall? It ain't been no off. You know, Chris Brown doesn't have an off the wall type of project. He doesn't have a Thriller type of project. Michael Jackson still has the most purchased CD of all time. You know what I'm saying? It's still things that Chris hasn't done on a Michael Jackson level. Now, where I think he can be compared to him, it's just pure talent. Like you can't deny that. Chris Brown is the best dancer I have ever seen when it comes to dancing. Like I've never seen even Michael's routines, as fly as Mike was, as innovative as Mike was, all that stuff that Mike did. Chris just looked like he breathed the dance moves. I told y'all, it looked like he teach them.
You're talking crazy again.
I'm telling you. I've never seen
crazy.
nobody dance and sing like that at the same time in my life. I still don't think he's better than Michael Jackson, but I can see where Tank might have thought that.
Yeah, Tank got lost in the sauce. He did. Beyonce, and I think I did too. I had to give Beyonce her credit because Beyonce, and I say it all the time, I give physical sales, people that sold in the physical sale era, more credit than the streaming stuff. That metric doesn't make sense to me, and it's somebody made up a metric. There's a real thing about a person going to a store and grabbing it. So Beyonce comes from a piece of that and the streaming thing. And I was around to see the Beyonce, like how that whole thing happened. Like she's not gonna say she's cooled off. She's plateaued. She's plateaued at her point. She's not going. There's no way Beyonce could get any higher.
Watch it.
There's no way. Like there was no way that. No, seriously. There's no way. There's nothing that Beyonce could do right now that would make her bigger than what she is. She's already the biggest. What it'll be is a sustaining thing, but she can't get bigger. What I'm saying is, I remember the Beyonce glow up. I was there for that. I was there. I seen the Michael Jackson thing. Seen that. I seen Michael Jackson. And the thing where I say with the mic thing, with the dancing, I might agree with Zach a little bit on that dancing thing. Mike was innovative, cold. A lot of stuff was way ahead of his time. The fashion, all of that. But what Chris Brown brings to his dancing is a lot of street dance moves, a lot of classical choreography, and then imagination. It's like he like all of that blends to one, which makes his dance moves probably a little bit better than Mike's. But that would be the only thing that I would say.
You guys. I wish we could.
He takes Mike's stuff.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. There is no Chris Brown. There is no Chris Brown dance without Michael Jackson.
That's true. Facts.
So therefore, how dare you ever compare? You understand?
You can't compare anything.
You can't.
Kiki.
No, you can't. And
Why
you
not?
should. In my mind, you can, but you shouldn't because it's silly. It takes away from the person who is which is Michael Jackson.
All right,
it takes away. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to Michael Jackson to compare him to somebody like Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a GOAT of this era. He is a GOAT of his time. The next one that come after him will be compared. Y'all will be disrespecting Chris, comparing somebody to him. My thing is, there is no Chris Brown without Michael Jackson. How can y'all sit up and compare them two? It drives me insane.
Kiki, let me give you a comparison, okay?
Please.
That you can understand.
Yes.
Okay, because you got to bring it to, because if I was talking to Tone, I would use sports.
Okay,
but since I'm talking to you, here we go.
Come on.
You remember when black women first started wearing weave?
Okay.
Y'all had that yaki. It was a little stuck together. It wasn't quite right, okay? Now y'all have beautiful lace front hair. You know what I'm saying?
Are you trying to say Michael Jackson?
It wouldn't be no lace front, beautiful hair without yaki. But the lace front is still better than the yaki. Not to say that Michael Jackson is yaki. All I'm saying is,
Zach, what?
all I'm saying is that things do.
That makes no
things
sense.
can be innovative.
That makes
you
no
can innovate
sense.
things.
That makes no sense. You just called
It's not about
music.
Michael Jackson being yaki.
Yaki.
It's about things coming. You can be better. No. Okay, so here's the thing. Michael Jackson say that he learned everything from James Brown.
Bro.
Right? But no, Mike said he learned everything from James Brown. He said it would be no Michael Jackson without James Brown. True. And that's facts. That it wouldn't be. But nobody be like, oh, James is the greatest ever. Mike is still the greatest ever because he just took it to another level. And all we said was in the dancing aspect, one aspect of being an artist. That one aspect of being an artist.
Freaking out.
Chris is superior.
That's
all we said.
Kiki, you take comparison. You do this all the time.
Yes, I do.
You take comparison as disrespect.
I do.
No, when we're just debating comparison, it's just the fun of the greats. It's the Mike versus LeBron. It's like, hey, I can't say that LeBron's better than Michael Jordan because I've seen it. I've seen both of them, and I'm like, yo, the Mike thing was my thing. Yes. And maybe that's just what it is. Zach's on the other side of that argument. He's going to say the one thing. But I don't think either one of us are saying that
the other one is
one's less than. It's just comparing great with great. And I'm not again, like I said, I've seen the Michael Jackson. I had penny loafers for crying out loud and a members only jacket.
Come on.
But I
don't know what that is. Okay, go ahead.
The members only, the Michael Jackson jacket.
The jacket.
Okay.
It had the little
with
snaps
the
right here.
Okay.
No, it had the snaps. It's black snaps.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Okay, penny loafers.
Yeah,
okay,
penny loafers.
Okay.
So Billie Jean, he wore members only. God, I hate it when I'm the old lady in the room.
Okay. I'm sorry. I feel
All
like
right, I aged this conversation
it's
way
so
out.
disrespectful.
So I am going to move it
think
along.
it's disrespectful though?
It's so disrespectful, bro. If I am when you think about when you want to describe greatness and you use my name, nobody can be compared to me. I'm Michael Jackson. Every male and female artist has mirrored their career or tried to what I have done. From the impact that he had across the world. People that didn't even speak English running down the street. That's Michael Jackson. Nobody has done that. Nobody has that impact. So how can y'all sit up and compare them? If I am the great of my genre, don't dare ever compare somebody to me. Just tell them person, Mike will be proud. You're doing a great job. You're going to be the first Chris Brown. You will never compare to Michael Jackson because that's Michael Jackson, but you will because you are great.
I get it. I get what you're saying. I'm not even against what you're saying. I love Michael Jackson.
There's only one Michael. There's one Oprah. There's one, like, you can't, who are you to compare?
Yeah, we're not saying this.
You think it's disrespectful to compare Oprah and like a Wendy, not Wendy now, but I'm talking about Wendy at her height. And the impact of media. That's not saying either one of them are bad. They are both great media moguls. But to compare to how they came up, the impact, that's just fun conversation. That's fun debate. It's delusional. It's not.
There's one Oprah.
No,
and I love Wendy down. There's one Oprah.
So here's the thing.
There's one. There's never been another one. There's one Oprah.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody dominated television that way. Started her own network. Came out with cooking books. Came out with put other people on. Create. There's not another one. So to compare her to Wendy Williams is disrespectful.
Can you compare? And just to compare, like an Oprah who came before Tyler Perry with a Tyler Perry, that's a fun conversation to have. That's a fun debate.
No, it's not. It's one Tyler Perry. There's one Tyler Perry.
They both came up in their
There's no other
bootstrap.
person who came up through plays.
It's not a disrespect to Frazoid.
It's disrespectful.
So here's the thing. This is what y'all not realizing. The reason y'all are so triggered is because, listen,
Kiki, you cursing at her.
Because Kiki did not grow up in the barbershop.
No.
This is what we do in the barbershop. You compare and argue, and we have these debates, and it just be that's what it is. Okay?
Compare people that are comparable.
Chris Brown and Michael Jackson can be compared at this point.
Chris Brown said it out his own mouth, so I'm done arguing with y'all after this. He said out his own mouth.
He did.
That he could never be compared to Michael Jackson.
He ain't gonna say it out loud.
He said that out his own mouth.
And Michael Jackson said he could never be compared to James Brown.
He can't. Because guess what? He ran laps around James Brown.
No, but you got to understand when James was out, it was a thing.
Mike can't.
Mike
Brown lost his mind about James Brown.
Ain't no other Michael Jackson. I don't give a damn what y'all say. It's one Michael Jackson.
But you can
it's one Oprah.
All I said was them dancing, Kiki.
Yeah,
we didn't say it was a whole different.
Ain't no, guess what? Because before Chris Brown thought to move his head and do it, Michael did that first. This, okay?
Okay,
Michael
and before Mike
that.
did that, James was
doing
dancing,
his feet.
was doing
but guess
his
what?
feet.
It's one person that moonwalked. It's one person.
But I'm saying he wouldn't have known to moonwalk if James wouldn't have moved his feet. It's the same thing. You can do that all day for everything.
I don't give a damn.
All right. Let's move on, man. This is an interesting conversation.
Shout out to Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, shout out
Michael
Gary.
Jackson's from there.
No, don't shout him out. Y'all disrespectful.
I didn't disrespect
I hope
him.
he visits
We
y'all
love
on y'all
Mike.
streams.
We love Mike, but
obviously
comparing to you maniac, you go crazy. Let's go. Let's get to this. This was interesting, and I thought this was a weird exchange between Vlad and Marlon Wayans. Either one of you guys saw it?
Man.
I didn't
You
see
didn't see it?
You didn't see it, Kiki, so you saw it. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so they
didn't.
were arguing back and forth on Twitter. I didn't know what was going on, but I saw that Vlad was reaching out to Marlon for an interview, and I believe Marlon responded, if I'm right, Ryder, with a saying my fee for the interview is what, $40,000?
Yeah,
$40,000, and Vlad got offended and started, blasting him online for that. And y'all know how I feel about this. Because I feel like we messed up the game when we decided to, first of all, let me not say we, because I ain't never paid for an interview and never planning to.
Come on now.
So, but I feel like the game got messed up when people on social media started paying for guests to come onto their platforms. To me, that is insane. It's insane and it's disrespectful to the craft because I'm doing you a service just like you doing me a service to sit across from me and have me ask you about your career. I wish I would pay for an interview. Y'all know how I feel about that.
Okay, so but this is another thing though. There are like Jimmy Fallon. There's instances where people, Good Morning America, there are instances
through the union.
No, they pay for the interview because it's not necessarily paying for the giving of the information, right? Mm-hmm. It's the time, the artist getting there because it's a lot of different reasons why they pay. They do pay. Like, when you see people come on and say, hey, come tell us about your life story. Let's just say it's a regular person. That show pays for their travel, their per diem. They're not giving them the money, but they're taking care of the expenses and everything. I totally agree in some cases, but I understand when it happens. My thing, what I thought was that it was, and Zach, you can respond too, I thought it was just unprofessional. Vlad been doing this for a very long time. I was disappointed in him. All right, Marlon gave his number, $40K. If it's a dumbass number, I think he's friends with Adam 22 or academics. Y'all go laugh at it behind the back, but you don't go on social media. That's your business. Because we know you done pay other people for interviews. Are you talking about every money that you gave somebody? No. He gave you a number, you ain't like it. Now, the part where it got sticky to me is when Marlon said, hey, man, look, you can't let a black man tell you your number and now you mad about it because I gave you my number. If you ain't want it, don't take it. The point of it being when and Vlad said, oh, you bringing race into it. See, the problem is, and this is where I might be TSU, I'm getting a little TSU.
Come on now, rubbing off on them. Go ahead, my light-skinned comrade.
Light-skinned comrade is hilarious. Is that, when white, and traditionally black folks get angry, and maybe it's people, me and Marlon around the same age, we get upset because when a black person say something, now you mad when we say something about like, hey man, this is my number, let it be my number and you don't mess with me. Why you gotta go telling everybody? Would you have done that to one of your white counterparts? Why can't I just stand on my number, it is what it is, and cool. But instead you want to try to blast it and not be professional. That's not professional to say something about somebody's number public. That's like talking about your salary publicly.
I agree with that part. I don't think he should have put that shouldn't have been the reason. I was just more insulted, why are we, I understand covering travel and things like that. If I have you come in, I have a network show that a network is paying for. But just if I built a platform and I want to invite you on my platform to talk about everything that you have going on and promote whatever you have going on, I cannot see myself paying you for that.
But if you're reaching out, Kiki, if you're reaching out to that person, like, hey, I want that interview, because I've done it. I've reached out for people to be on iPod, to be on my show, and they come back with a number, I'll be like, oh, ha.
Yes.
No, I'm not doing that. But if it's somebody that I really wanted, let's just say it was somebody I really wanted and they had something popping, and I'm like, yo, because you got to remember, now we're in an information age, we're in content age.
I get it, Tom, but to me,
you don't even know.
Here's
you don't
what
even
I feel
like Cat Williams. That we all know.
I get it.
Club Shay Shay got put on by Cat Williams' rant. I know because I know Shannon Sharp is a solid dude, so I know he peeled him off some cool bread.
I get it. To me though, paying for an interview is like paying for coochie.
Thank you.
It just don't feel right.
It don't feel right.
It just don't feel right. I just
you would not
if I can't get your. I understand that, Tom.
Though,
but if I can't get your interview based off my merit, I need to work harder.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying, and put myself in position.
If I'm reaching out to you for the interview,
I get it.
Why can't I reach?
So now I'm gonna address that. Now I'm gonna address boss.
Okay, because if I'm reaching out to you, I'm asking for your time.
Vlad rubs me the wrong way anyway with his interrogation style of interview where you ask these young black artists incriminating questions that you don't even show your face on. That his whole setup has always bothered me. First of all, I hate that. You know what I'm saying? You are older white male who has more intelligence in certain areas, and you get these young street dudes who got followings and ask them street incriminating stuff. You know what I'm saying? All the time, and then put them in positions. Then you put these captions and headlines that incite beefs and what's the name response to this? I don't like a white man doing that with our culture, playing with us like that in the first place. Okay, not saying it would be better if a black man was doing it, but I don't like it. You don't even show your face. That really pisses me off. Second thing is This is the second or third time he has tried to out black celebrities. Just recently, Boss Man D-Lo, he was trying to get Boss Man D-Lo, who was coming, right? Boss Man, he said he got scammed by Boss Man D-Lo, put them all out, made this big old scene about it, and it come to find out, somebody had changed the number on his page, and he wasn't talking to Boss Man D-Lo people. But that wasn't the way he came at it. He came out and said, Boss Man D-Lo, if you want to last in this industry, you can't be scamming people. Like, trying to blow him up, right? Using his platform to shit on that man. And he was wrong. Now it's Marlon Wayans. And then didn't he get into it with somebody, one of these...
streamers?
It was a political person he had got into it with not too long ago. I can't remember who it was. Another black person, just out back and forth. And they called him out. And then he played... He said, I'm going to tell your network or something. He cried wolf, basically. You know what I'm saying? And acted like this person was just totally against him and was a racist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of Vlad.
I follow Vlad.
And you pay Boosie all that money. Boosie tell us how much you pay all the time. You talk to Boosie every single week and you pay Boosie. So if you don't, now Marlon give you a number and you got a problem with it. You not standing on what me and Kiki talking about as far as I'm not paying nobody. Maybe you might have something to stand on, but you pay certain people.
Yeah.
You pay for your interviews.
And I don't have a problem with however Vlad, because it's a content business. What Vlad is doing is a smart move. He pays for the person to come sit down. You sit down. I get the content. I make money. I make money off of the content. Because even in some of the responses, he was saying that, yo, $40K for an interview, your interview only going to do X amount of views, which that equals whatever that equals for him on his monetization. So I understand the whole paying back and forth for interviews. I understand why artists are like, yo, I can't just come sit down with you because I don't know this interview is going to make some money. I might sit down and say something and you're going to cash out. Now, if you on a promo run, come on, that's an even exchange. But if we the What More Can I Say podcast, and I'm like, hey, and I'm like, hey, I'm reaching out to you because I know we're going to reach out for the trending people. They deserve a chance to make money off of their content.
Hell no.
Now,
but guess what?
That's just how, like the Breakfast Club, no, you don't have to. If you're the Breakfast Club, you're the fucking biggest thing in culture.
Right.
You don't have to pay for anybody to sit their ass down there, because if you don't go talk to them, nobody's going to know what the you have going on. Mm-hmm. But that's when you reach that point. But I'm sure early on,
it's like paying for
something.
coochie.
Maybe it was an exchange sometime. Maybe
it's like paying for coochie.
I'm not paying for coochie.
If you, I'm not paying for
your interview. I'm sorry.
If I haven't made it to the situation where that young lady would like to just give me the vagina based off of who I am and what I've done so far, then that means it ain't for me.
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna try to speed up my process or speed up anything.
Because
pay.
guess what?
But what if it's a business? What if you're a content business?
That cheapens it.
You've taken the value out of what we do. I'm sorry. You've taken the value out of what we do and who we are. Because guess what? You don't respect me. You didn't come sit on my platform because you respect me. You think I'm dope. You think I'm intelligent. You think I'm gonna have a great conversation with you. You came here because I paid you. I don't want it.
It's a give and take, though, Kiki.
No, it's not a give and take.
It is, because if you're the Breakfast Club, just think, we're the Breakfast Club. We sit down, you're the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club has built up their platform so crazy that it benefits everybody to come sit their ass down, i.e., why the people that's trying to become president are coming to sit down. Mm-hmm. But does it benefit you to go sit to somebody on a lower platform?
Yes.
Because guess what? You're not popping unless all of us are talking about you. You're not popping unless I'm giving my commentary about your concerts and talking about your music and talking about your design, your clothes and what you do. We make you dope. We make as an entertainer.
Okay.
You're not trending unless we're talking about it. Breakfast Club or not. You're not unless we're talking about it. Guess what? You're not popping. So if I'm giving you my platform and paying you for it, That takes away all the value in what I do and what I bring to the table. Because now you don't respect me. You think I need you and you don't need me. That's how when you paying somebody for an interview, you telling them basically, I need you so bad, but you don't need me at all. But guess what? If we stop talking about all these artists, nothing happens. That's for content creators, that's for TikTokers, content creators, musicians. If we stop talking about it, it's not popping. I don't give a damn who. You know what I'm saying?
Both of you guys are making sense. I guess I understand it from the business perspective.
I don't care if you want access. Let's say I got 1,000 people to listen to what I say. Okay, if you want access to this 1,000 in Chicago, you need to sit your ass right here. If you don't think my 1,000 or whatever is valuable to your career, move along.
I get it.
But on the same hand, you can't be sitting here charging for interviews and then your album drop and you sell 30,000 copies in the first week and then be saying the man is trying to take you out and ain't nobody support you.
That's fair. That's a different conversation.
So I think sit your butt down. Money is exchanged. Okay, the money should never be exchanged between the person interviewing and the artist. The money is exchanged to the people should be the back end people, the labels. You know what I'm saying? They put the money out there to be able to send the people out there because they gonna recoup in whatever their situation or deal is. We shouldn't be going back and forth. It's cheap.
I think what we're doing is
it's cheap.
What we're doing is two different types.
It's cheating, bro. It's like taking steroids. That's cheating.
I think what you're mixing up is two different type of things, right? And I think that because we've been in radio for so long, and I do understand what because we understand the process of building the personality. If you build it, they will come. We've all been the weekend personality where, hey, you don't get the interviews. You've been the overnight personality. You don't get the interviews. You like, man, I just got to keep building myself up so I'll eventually get these, right? But I think that's that type of media, right? But then you have this over here, which is a business. It's a business. It's not necessarily the way we on a traditional media side see it. It's a business. It is a content. I have to get content. I'm eating. We're going to get paid regardless. We've said it before amongst ourselves. It don't matter if anybody come in here and talk about, like I've said this 1,000 times during radio. You could talk about, hey, Tone, you don't get to interview the guests. I know you wish you was in LA. I would know you wish you was in New York. Yeah, I do. And I think and I love those people that are in those media markets with the celebrities. But which one is easier, to be on with all the celebrities or have people listen to you for 20 years for just you? Because that's the thing. That's
why any artists that come in here need to value the platform that you've created and the space that you've created to allow them to promote their art.
Exactly.
And that's why if we give it away, we're diminishing what we've built.
Not in this space.
Now I do understand why there are people out there paying, because there are a lot of people who want to be interviewers and who want to be personalities who don't have the gift, who were never supposed to be doing that, but they saw a way to go viral and a way to make money, and now they've overly saturated the market with the bullshit. Is what it is. It's a lot of people out here with a microphone that don't need one. Okay. And they paying for interviews. I'm telling you right now.
Paying for interviews.
I'm telling you right now. You ain't getting no money out of me. I don't give a damn if I got to talk to Ryder for 20 years. That's going to be my podcast. Me talking to Ryder. He'll listen, because ain't no way I'm paying for anybody to sit across from me. When I didn't have a platform, I was on my computer before I even walked in the radio station. I had a blog that I built up that had 1 million followers. Somebody like Tank didn't know me from nobody. I sent him an email, can I interview? He did a phone interview with me. I had no real platform, but he did it. So now, whenever
solid for that, bro.
Very solid. So now, whenever Tank, no matter what Tank doing his career, he can always come on any platform on my own, because he gave me that opportunity from the ground up. So if you...
Oh, that was nice.
Yes. And so it's like artists, so you don't have to have if you truly about your business, an artist will give you an opportunity, like Zach said, to build up yourself to get to a point. So now you deserve to have artists come talk to you. But if you don't, if you just out here paying, I have no respect for you.
I get it. Yeah. I get that. And to what me and all of us were saying, I mean, it's a reason why Zach Zach said it, and you said it, and I've said it, is that Tank's gonna be around. All of those artists are gonna be around because the way they do promote.
Yes.
They do promote and they do get out and touch everybody. You saw Nipsey Hussle. The reason Nipsey Hussle was so loved because he talked to goddamn. You didn't realize he talked to every single person, every blog while he was on this planet. He talked to everybody and had interactions.
And he
That's
took
why
the one Victory Lap, the album before he passed.
Mhm.
He went on a crazy media
Wow,
run.
it was crazy.
He was everywhere, and that album was super successful. If you look at everybody who does the crazy media runs, they win. You don't talk to everybody and lose. Now, if you just go, like you said, just go talk to the Breakfast Club and go home and post, that ain't enough.
No, it ain't.
That's not gonna cut it.
That's
People don't care. They care more. They more attached to it when they see. Give me an artist. When they see
Ice Spice talking.
When they see Ice Spice next to Tone, your people are gonna be more inclined to see what Ice Spice got going on, opposed to somebody that they don't know.
That's fair.
You understand?
fair.
You like somebody that they can't touch and see.
That's
It's a
fair.
difference.
That's fair. Oh, I love that, man. I love when we get in our media
And y'all
bag.
gotta-
I love that. Kiki be, woo, Kiki,
y'all need-
damn, I love it when she get
And
in
Vlad,
her media bag. All right, let's get to this real quick. Sexy Red released some lip gloss. Who saw it? You see it?
Yeah.
You saw it, Kiki?
I've heard about it. Go ahead, Zach.
Well, Kiki, Sexy Red has her own lip gloss with some interesting names. You want to hear them?
Yes.
Yeah. You got
Ryder.
him in front of him?
Ryder,
I got him.
you have them in front of them?
I have it right in front of me
Can
right
I
now.
read them? I want to read them.
Okay, you go ahead and read them.
Hold on. I thought you had them. Okay. Some very interesting names. And Ryder, please get the editor out right now as I say some of the names. Coochie Juice. I repeat, Coochie Juice. I got to say it like an iHeartRadio Music Festival keyword. Booty Hole Brown. That's Booty Hole Brown. N-U-T. Pink.
Oh my God.
Yellow Discharge.
You're lying.
Yellow Discharge.
You lying.
Gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
Blue.
Zach.
Sex on my period. Fruit scented.
You lying.
You can get all these great Sexy Red lip glosses.
My God. That's
Coochie Juice.
that is no stop. That's
crazy.
That's some of the worst names ever. But it's Sexy Red though, G. What you thought she was gonna name it? Thought she was gonna name it Pink Rainbows?
Yeah.
It didn't.
No, she's named it gonorrhea. Who's wearing gonorrhea? And who's kissing the girl that's got the gonorrhea lip gloss?
Yellow Discharge.
Yellow Discharge is crazy.
Disgusting.
Mm.
I saw Booty Brown coming.
Yeah.
I expected Booty Brown. Even P-Hole Pink. But
Yeah.
I didn't think she was gonna name nothing blue.
I think this is, I ain't gonna lie to you. As much as you know I love Big Sexy, but I gotta keep it real. It's the pod.
Please.
This is a disgrace. This is not only this is a disgrace. This is a disgrace to our people. This is a disgrace to black people. This is a disgrace to herself. We're getting kind of like, they have a thing in comedy where, let's say you make fun of like special people or like special ed or something, and they call that like a cheap joke. Like it's just a cheap joke. It's like you don't get no respect for that. Anybody can make fun of something like that. That's like low hanging fruit. And this feels really cheap and low to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Sex on my period. Yellow discharge. We gotta have some type of wear. I'm not necessarily saying it's gotta be Christian lip gloss. I'm not saying it has to be, like I'm just above this whole moral compass. But come on, bro. Mm-hmm. Gonorrhea. We at a point, and who you think your fan base is?
That's what I'm more
young
upset
girls,
about. Yeah.
and a lot of these young girls don't know it's entertainment. They take this and believe it. Like I believed my artist coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. This is.
Yeah. I mean, Sexy Red. What it is all in character. It's all falling in character. So whose fault is it? Whose fault? Because it's definitely on brand. It ain't like it ain't like Alicia Keys released this. Sexyy Red did. I mean, so it's not like everybody acting surprised. I said, man, you can't be, same thing I've always said, you can't be surprised when your weed smoking cousin roll up weed in a place you're not supposed to roll weed up. You shouldn't have invited them. You should have never been invited her to the party like this. She here now. This is what you gonna get. This is what you ain't. Sexyy Red not going anywhere. Now, as a woman, Kiki, here we go.
Yeah.
This is what I say. Women don't check other women. Y'all be like, okay, sis. This is one of those moments.
First of all, shut up, because you're talking about some women don't check women. Like,
y'all
what? When do y'all check each other? When do we?
Dude,
y'all don't check each other ever.
Are you crazy? If a dude messes up in a relationship, we'll tell the same dude his face. We're like,
this
ain't blew that one, fam.
This ain't messing up in a relationship.
If you get caught, if your boy get caught, your boy get caught selling drugs, you be like, I told you shouldn't have did that, bro.
Let me tell you, the only thing that is upsetting to me about this is the young fans. Her fan base is little children. Her fan base, unfortunately, is high school age girls.
That's true.
And although it's so hard for me.
Because, you don't like to say anything negative when it comes to women.
I don't. You know, it's so hard for me because it's not. I don't like it. I feel sorry for all the parents who are going to have to tell their daughters you cannot order the Sexyy Red lip gloss. I better not catch you with the Sexyy Red lip gloss. It's just unfortunate because I think you are free to be a character and express yourself, but there is a point where you're marketing to a certain demographic.
Right.
And lip gloss is for little girls who can't wear lipstick or don't do full beats. Lip gloss is something you take with you when you first start wearing makeup. So to me, it's very much geared towards children. It's in this pink sparkly case. It's giving childlike. And that's what's really bothering me is because I love Sexyy Red music. I like twerking and turning up to Sexyy Red, but I'm a grown woman. And so when, if I bought this for one of my girls' bachelorette party as a joke or something, that's different. But it's not being marketed towards me. It's being marketed towards little kids and teenagers. And that's what's uncomfortable for me because as an artist, if I was Sexyy Red, this would be an exclusive line that you could only get, at a certain, like it would be some type of parameter. The packaging would look totally different. It would be like almost like a sex toy thing versus lip gloss. That's something a child would want.
And I never knew that. That lip gloss is the beginner. Makeup.
Yeah, and it's like in the world, it's so demonic, and it's like we let it go.
Kiki is about to
come on, Deacon Kiki.
Let him.
Deacon Kiki.
Oh, no.
Put that oil on him, Kiki.
That is not Kiki's title.
What is Kiki's title?
What's my title?
No, I got it.
You got it?
I have to. I found it.
Okay, what is it? What's Kiki's title in the church?
Okay, first of all, Kiki's title is Director of Outreach.
Yes.
At Jesus is the Life
Don't
Church.
bring my church into this mess.
What you gonna tell the kids at church?
I can't. You have to take a stand somewhere, and I hate when you put me in a position where I got to take a stand because, you know what I'm saying? It's fun. Yeah. Be like, that's Sexyy Red. That's so you Sexyy Red. But now it's like that's making me uncomfortable that you selling lip gloss.
But I guess what I'm saying is
Titles.
what makes. I mean, even with those titles, then that means you're really uncomfortable with Sexyy Red because the music is still geared for those same girls that you are, looking at, that you talking about, that you feel this concern for.
Yes.
But they actually singing and loving the music.
They love her. And they sing the music.
And they love it. So it's really, it's all tied in because the lip gloss is only an extension of
the brand,
of her brand.
Absolutely.
Which is that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Same way when we was coming up, we had Lil' Kim, we had Trina, we had Nicki Minaj, we had, all our female rappers were very vulgar in their lyrics and said all kind of stuff. Same with male rappers. We all rap it, we all sang it, but I wasn't putting lip gloss on my lips at 12. You know what I'm saying? I was sneaking and listening to Trina. I was sneaking.
Don't make it better though.
It does make it better. Trina didn't give me a lip gloss that called to put on my lips.
But
singing a song and selling me a product to put on my lips is insane.
But all I'm saying is
if you put lip gloss, lip gloss on, I mean, what's the next step?
Thank you.
I guess what I'm trying to get y'all to see is, I understand that lip gloss is a physical product, right? But so is music. You just don't, you may not physically grab it.
So you want to cancel her?
I don't want to cancel, but since we here and we having this conversation, do you think more kids know about the lip gloss or know about the music that Sexyy Red puts out consistently? Do you think they're hearing the lip gloss more than they're hearing this music in rotation time after time after time? When they go to the party, they friends may not even they might not even get the lip gloss, but they know the songs, they know the music, and they live that. You understand what I'm saying? The music is way more impactful than the lip gloss to me.
I mean, but like at that point, but this is the thing, though, right?
But, no, we have to stay here.
No, you can't.
Because
you can say you could, bro. Like I told you, my whole era of my life was gangster music. I was there. You guys make fun. I was there at the creation. I was there at the creation of gangster music as a kid. It
didn't make you go pick up a gun.
It didn't make me go pick up a gun. It didn't make me turn to the biggest drug dealer in the city. It didn't take me.
No, it didn't do that to you. Hold on. Let's stay there. But what you just said. It didn't do that to you, but it did that to somebody else. Yes, it did. Y'all cannot sit up here and say.
Dudes in my. Now you could come on, Zach. Zach, the drug dealer.
You cannot say that music does not influence our culture.
Zach, let me get right here. It does have a bit of an influence, but listen to me. Tell the truth. You didn't grew up with the dude. The dude that you grew up with y'all hanging out. Everybody, it's a crew of y'all, 5 guys. Y'all hanging out. Y'all hoop every day, and then you know the dude is going to be the drug dealer out of your group because his family life is just a little different than yours. His mama carried a gun. His daddy different. His uncles always got weed. He a kid, and he coming up it's his surroundings. His surroundings in his neighborhood that help. His
surroundings are influenced by the music. Whether it came directly.
A hood family, Zach. A hood family going to produce hood kids. The dude that turned out to be one of the biggest drug dealers on the South Side that I grew up with, guess what? His whole family were hustlers. That's what he knew. So when he got old enough, all the music did was tell his family's story, so it made him more comfortable.
Yes.
But he was going to be a drug dealer.
I think what both of y'all saying is true. What I think the part we're missing is, Zach, and why I say it's a difference when you're selling a child an inappropriate product versus putting out an inappropriate song, is that it is really your parents' job to raise you. It is your parents' job to be your biggest influencer. Now, a lot of parents out here are not doing their job, and so you do have kids that are influenced by music and are at school showing people they booty is brown and everything else because they mamas and daddies ain't teaching them the right way to go. That's the difference for me as far as when an artist is actually marketing and selling a child an inappropriate product. That's where the difference is. Music has been toxic since the old people music, the freakiest. If you listen to some of them old records, they nastier than anything Sexyy Red could say. But if your parent is doing your job, then the music cannot be blamed for who you turn out to be, in my opinion.
Okay.
So, because like what you're saying is some truth there, Zach. But then we might as well be a gospel station. Everybody got to play. Because if you say anything incorrect, then you saying that we influencing the children. That's
not what I'm saying.
But your parents got to do their job at the end of the day.
Here's the difference. Here is the difference, and I'm happy we are here because we are having this conversation.
Come on.
The difference is this: as a people, we are influenced by music. Okay. Tone said he saw the gangster rap era come up. Okay. Here's the difference. The difference is back in the day, there was balance, okay? Mm-hmm. There was a balance. You had R&B music when we was out. Mm-hmm. There was dance music. There was music that wasn't violent at all. Mm-hmm. There was music where there were people rapping about positive things that weren't rapping about picking up a gun at anything. So as a child growing up, you are influenced, whether you think you is just your parents or whatever. Everybody is influenced by what they see and hear or their childhood.
Yes.
That's completely what it is. But what I'm saying is, back in the day when you had varieties of music, you could literally go to what fit you the best.
Yes.
Okay? What I'm worried about with today is all black people ain't gangster.
No, they not.
All black people don't sell dope.
Right.
But my issue, all black women ain't nasty and want to be, and that's okay if that's who you are. Like you said, that brother. But guess what? Where is the music that sounds like the person that I am? And what
you don't want to listen to
no,
it. Kendrick
hear me out.
Lamar.
Hear me out.
You don't want to listen to Kendrick.
You want to listen to
Let me
Future.
finish. Because I know it's
because
I'm at the point in my life where I know it's entertainment. What I'm trying to say,
you've been listening to Future since you grew up. You said
no,
and you
since
ain't popped
09.
Have you drunk the lean?
And I ain't touched no lean.
Okay.
Because it's all been entertainment to me.
Because you was
got
raised
good
right.
parents.
And I got good parents,
You
and
was
I was
raised
raised right. But hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out. Do you think I got these tattoos on my body because I like tattoos, or because Wiz Khalifa was out and Skinny was getting tatted?
Yes.
Skinny was getting tatted. That was the thing.
Yeah, I got mad because Omarion had the over the crown.
Because what I'm trying to say is we do stuff because of people that we like.
Yes.
Yeah, mine was just a tattoo and it's not a life-ending decision.
Yes.
But some people decided, Tone, to carry a gun. Some people decided to sell dope because Jeezy made it sound good. Some people did it.
Why
that, okay, so that's Jeezy's fault? So that's Jeezy's fault?
No, I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm saying music influences us. And we can't sit up here and act like music doesn't.
It has a influence. You're trying to act like it's the
only
overwhelming influence.
And you're trying to act like all black people music is bad.
Yeah,
we playing Tyler, Tim's. You got
Tim's not even from here.
It don't matter. We have a variety
They not
on the
even
playlist.
from here.
You act like we just out here and all our music is shoot 'em up, bang bang. Our killers don't even rap about it no more.
All I'm saying is music has influence. If music, all right, now I'm going to take it even deeper.
Come on, take it deeper because I'm ready to argue today.
I'm ready to switch the topic because his veins coming out. I know it's serious.
If this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, it's not about. I don't even want to get that deep. All I'm trying to say is, we don't control the music that is mainstream, and I'm gonna leave it here. We don't. Other entities and other corporations that do not look like us control the mainstream music, okay? There is a reason R&B has died and has not become as mainstream. I'm not saying R&B artists don't exist because, people that say, they be like, oh, what about Tim? What about? I'm not saying that.
Is that how I
but what I'm trying to say, that's how Kiki be, well, what about Tim's? Okay, but what I'm trying to say is, the music had so much influence that corporations and people that wanted people to act a certain way when they wanted to flood the prison pipelines started to sign more gangster artists and started to push that more often because they realized that behavior caused people to go to jail, which fed the prison pipeline system. We had more love songs.
To the lady. Why you got him?
We
sang on TikTok?
I'm trying to save our jobs because Zach, what you want us to do?
Ain't nothing we can do about it. I'm not saying anything we can do about it.
Kiki is not gonna hit the same if I ain't introducing the Sexy Red record. I'm not telling the girls to pop their coochie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I love. First of all, I love when women pop their coochie. I would never stop a grown woman from popping her coochie. I just don't want a teenager to be putting nut on her lips.
That's the point. This was like at some point. I wish somebody would. It's on brand for Sexy Red. Again, it's on brand, but I still wish that somebody would have told her like, you know what? Nah, this one. Let's not do this one.
No.
Let's have fun with another couple names. Let's just play with, but nah, not these. But I mean, it is what it is. It's on brand. We'll see what happens with it. Last one before we get out of here. It's a couple. I want to ask you, when you are out with somebody, is there etiquette involved? Is there etiquette? Like, so Zach brings a girl around. Me and you and all our co-workers. Is there a certain etiquette she has to fall into?
I would hope everybody got a little etiquette about themselves in all settings.
No, I mean in a sense of by being over familiar with your friends. Like, have you ever worried about how your person is gonna be when they meet your friends, or it's a gathering at the house? Have you ever worried about that?
No, me personally, I don't play that. So everybody around me.
You coaching? I like you coach them up. Like, hey, when we get over here, don't do this, don't do that. Is that something you do?
No, but I feel like if I have to do that, then we already got some issues. because you should know how to conduct yourself around my friends, around my boys, homeboys, whatever. Like if me and Timothy go out and we run into his friends, I'm not.
Called him Timothy.
I'm not.
So did.
I'm not in his friend.
that.
Like I'm not in the friend's face and trying. Like you know what I'm saying. It's just a certain decorum.
See, you know better.
You should have. I don't like when you say I know better because I'm what? Like I'm me. Nobody tell me I know better.
Okay.
But yeah.
You don't know better. You got good sense.
Yes, I got I just feel like
So
it's
from the old school. That's how you used to talk to women back in the day.
You know
better, woman.
And then they go in my friend's
In the
face.
70s, huh? In the 70s, Jack. Huh?
Yeah.
Jive turkey?
Damn, Ike. Yeah, like I don't know if I know better.
That was a little old. Right
That was
Yeah.
old school. Because you know better.
Like who? Who knows better?
It touched the ball. My bad.
Yes, you can't tell a millennial woman she know better.
I know. I apologize.
I'm ready to
I was
protest.
malicious. I apologize.
Yeah.
My bad.
But yeah, it's a certain way to act around your spouse's friends, in a different setting. And we all have seen the girl that's way too friendly.
That's a what?
Way too friendly.
Ah.
We have all seen that. Like
Yeah.
if my guy is cracking, you can see my man side tooth when he talking to you. I got a problem. Because why is he smiling that hard? What y'all over here? What's so funny? You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I'm not in the conversation, why is you? I bring my man to the function and he in the corner just cheese. I see all his teeth. That's a problem for me.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Yeah, exactly. You think there's etiquette? Do you ever worry about that when you bring somebody around to friends?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I took this girl. Man, I'll
Oh,
never
boy.
forget. I brought this girl to the club one time, and I didn't know. I guess I was just a stepping stone for her to get to the guy she
Ooh,
really
that's the
wanted.
worst.
yeah, there you go.
When I tell you she was like all in his face, I was like, oh. I was so embarrassed and hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, damn, she really is in this dude's face. You know what I'm saying?
And then
Like,
come back to you like, what? What you talking about?
Yeah, we just got. What you
Like-
mean? What we talking about? Girl, I'm finna leave you.
Yeah, like it's etiquette. Like,
Right
I don't-
here.
I don't even know what I still, no shade. I couldn't really even tell you what Zach's ex-wife looked like. I don't like I just don't look at people's women in the face.
I don't
like,
follow
ain't
your
overly
woman.
friendly with. Now, if we become friends over years, you'd have been
Yeah.
married with it, and it's over time. Now we cool. Everything's cool. But when I first, I'm not gonna be all engaging with your girl and I, hey, what's up? Hey, laughing and
Yeah.
touching on her. None of that stuff. And your girl don't touch on me.
That's right.
Don't touch on me. It's just but I've seen situations. I've been in situations where that etiquette it just goes out the window. I promise you, just because I'm out, there's some alcohol. A lot of times I understand women and they get that. They might feel insecure in a space, and we all feel insecure. If I go around you and you got your guys, your guy friends, your girlfriends around, I'm gonna feel insecure. But I'm only locking in with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a really kind of play the fringe of the conversation. They laughing, I'ma laugh. Somebody laughing, somebody speak to me, say something, cool. But I'm just here.
Right.
I'm really just decoration. I'm not
the life of the party.
I'm not the life of the party.
Absolutely
Nah,
not.
I'm
not the
chilling.
life of the party.
Absolutely not.
I'm super hospitable. Anybody want some drinks? I'm about to go to the bar, get some drinks. I'm not.
And then
trying to-
even when you ask that, you ask your woman first.
Oh, you got to.
Hey, baby, you need anything? Blah, blah, blah. You know you need anything? And y'all straight? Baby, good? You know, you might even come back to her just to reassure, like, I'm being a gentleman for everybody, but you know I'm here. This is
With
my
you.
woman.
This is my woman.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, it ain't no, you know,
Right.
and none of that. But I've seen women get out their body and out their body. I was in a situation before a long time ago where a woman grabbed one of my friend's legs, laughing, just laughing, kept grabbing it. I was like,
Oh, that Gemini real crazy.
hold on, Todd, let me ask you what type of laugh was it? Was it like, or like, did she grab it with some, like,
And just hold on to
it was a pat and 3 grabs. I counted.
Oh my God.
I couldn't help it, man. I locked in. I locked
Men
in
are
after
crazy.
I
They
locked
say we
in after
crazy.
the first one. I remember locking in after the first one.
when you searched out a pat, what'd you think?
The first happened with the arm on the shoulder. It was arm on the shoulder, and like I'm
Oh,
like,
she doing too much.
I was like, okay, I I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something about this a little later. Oh, that was out of pocket. Out of pocket. He's still cracking jokes though. It's a time, but I'm watching. I'm Gemini. I can't help it.
What was your homie doing?
My homie is still telling a joke, but he's getting uncomfortable.
Okay.
You can see it.
I can see it on his face.
Okay.
I gotta remember how this happened. And he was like, so then she did it again. Bop!
Yeah.
And did it again. Bop! And then he cracked it and did it again. After the fourth, he freaked out.
Right.
Yeah.
He freaked out. He freaked out. And I'm looking like,
yeah.
Oh, you done came out here and embarrassed me.
I was like, you done came out here and embarrassed me.
I feel
So
bad.
she tried to, like reaffirm and touch me. Reaffirm and touch me. I just took my hand off her. Took her hand out quietly. He got up because he knew what was getting ready to happen. He got up, and I explained to her like that's high disrespect.
Ooh.
That's a high level of disrespect. And she tried to explain like, yo, I'm just trying to be engaging with everybody. But I was like, dog, I said, I never understood that. I never understood. I watched people do that this past weekend with other people that I know. I was like, I watched my guy person he brought, and she was overly friendly. And I'm watching them get disgusted. I'm just looking at it like, I was like, damn. And that's why I wanted to bring it up on the pod, because I was wondering, like, is there like this unwritten etiquette that people should know?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. It's women, when you are, I have a lot of male friends. I think I hang around more men than I do women. And I'm very conscious about when I meet one of my male friends' partners, if we go out, I'm addressing her. You know what I'm saying? When I run into, hey, queen, I might not even know your name. Hey, beautiful, I'm going to speak to you before I just come in and start having a conversation with your man. To me, that's like, it's just the level of respect. Like, as a woman, how would you want somebody to act if you was out with your man? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't disregard, he got a woman with him. Address her first, and then I just talked to not to name drop. I just talked to Coco Jones about this. I said, when you did the Usher tribute, when you
Who you talking to?
Who you was talking to?
When she did the Usher tribute, everybody saw it across the world. She went to do a lap dance in the front row. She danced on his wife first, and then asked her, was it okay if she danced on Usher? That's Usher. But he has a wife. You have to just be respectful. It's a way to do things. And so when you see somebody with their partner, address their partner. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right. That's what I'm saying.
It's a funny thing. We almost at time. It's a little bit longer, boy. Wow.
Yeah, y'all just stressed me out.
Yeah, we stressed you out. We didn't get to secret
once my veins start coming out.
We do that on the audio only pod.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Or TSR.
We could do that. TSR. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Final thoughts, Kiki. Let's go ahead. We got to wrap. We're not able to transfer this audio.
Final thoughts. I love y'all. Y'all got to buy a shirt from Tone.
Yeah, I found a way to get it done, too.
Come on now. If you see my man out and he's smiling, you can see his side tooth missing, just know I'm knocking his head between the washer and dryer when I get home. I'm just playing. But yeah, that's it. Be respectful to people partners.
Side tooth. No. Final thought.
Yes.
Make sure y'all continue to support us on TSR Live, man. We appreciate everybody who's been checking in. We do that on Thursdays at 7:30 Central Time, man. And shout out to Ryder. I want to give a special shout out to Ryder while we on the pod for the way he was hitting them switches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Ryder. You did your thing, dog.
Ryder showed up. Yeah, Ryder showed up like Jordan in the fourth quarter, baby. Learned it on the fly, learned it. And got, this is what I need to do? Bop, 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 bop.
He was doing this thing.
My dog. Way to show up, dog. Final thoughts. I'll keep echoing it like the rest of my members of the pod, man. We want to thank you so much for supporting us on here and, of course, the audio and TSI Live. That is the new baby. Definitely run those numbers up. Share it. Tell everybody when you see us post something, please share. But thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And that link is coming up for the merch. I found out how to do it through Amazon. Yeah. How cool is that? So, that was a special help from somebody from the pod. Thank you.
Can we get one?
Yeah.
Or do we gotta pay?
We gotta pay.
No, I got a free one.
Did
for
you
too.
order plus size shirts?
I got them.
You got any more mediums?
I got
How many more you done cut up?
Nah, I only had 2. I took my 2 out.
Tone down, cutting his shirt.
Cutting them up.
Yes.
His son got them on in school. I seen everybody with one but us.
I got you. I'm gonna give y'all next week.
I saw a bottle girl with one on.
Like, damn, where you get that from?
Where you get that, baby? Oh, okay.
I hate y'all. But that being said, what more can we say?